1, 2, 3. Marvel's Wolverine PS5, huge rumor. Story details, semi-open world, M rating, confirmed. Since Marvel's Wolverine was first teased for the PlayStation in 2021, the game's developer, Insomniac Games, has remained silent on the game. However, a recent rumor regarding the title may provide fans of the superhero with some details they've been anxious to hear. Insomniac Games has been hard at work, developing the sequel to the smash hit, Marvel's Spider-Man. The Web Slingers sequel will be releasing this fall. Hey, Kevin here and welcome back to Geeking Around. I'm filling in for Lewis Michael once again. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell button for more videos. In a podcast episode of Game Mess Morning that was released on Thursday, Jeff Grubb of Giant Bomb discussed Marvel's Wolverine and mentioned that he'd heard the game's developers were aiming for a hard R rating, which corresponds to an M rating according to the ESRB. Grubb suggested that the game's incorporation of dismemberment might result in it receiving an M rating, which is something that potential gamers of Marvel's Wolverine had hoped for. He cited Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order as an example of a game that could get away with not having dismemberment when using lightsabers, but he echoed the opinions of many others when he said that if there is a Wolverine game where he gets to use his claws as his primary weapon, he needs to be able to use them the way that people expect them to work. Grubb mentions minor details about the game's plot. According to Grubb, they'll avoid having any links or anything that evokes the Fox movies. They want it to stand on its own. I was trying to nail down the setting and heard it will start before he joins the X-Men, which also makes sense for a Wolverine game. In addition, Grubb revealed, Wolverine won't be a completely open-world adventure like Spider-Man, but rather a God of War-style semi-open world game. The release date for Marvel's Wolverine is still being worked out. Grubb said he had heard 2 different dates. Maybe the surprising thing for me is that I've heard 2 different dates. I've heard as early as fall 2024, which would be wild. Insomniac is putting out Spider-Man 2 this fall. I've also heard internally they're still very much talking about 2025, so let's not be surprised if that's what happens. With Insomniac Games still developing Marvel's Spider-Man 2, seem more likely a release date for Marvel's Wolverine would be the fall of 2025. So what are you most excited for about the game? With how great Marvel's Spider-Man and its spin-off Miles Morales was, there are no doubts that Insomniac Games will develop a great Wolverine games as well. Let us know your thoughts in comments below. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell button for more videos. Check out all the cool links in the description, like Geeking Around Network, where you can find even more content. Geeking Around merch at Teespring for t-shirts, hoodies, and more. If you like to support the channel, become a Patreon and get members-only perks. Also check out Lewis Michael Comics Kira, a Star Wars story in Castle Lugburz. If you like to follow Lewis Michael, look for him on Twitter, link is in the description. This has been Kevin, and as always I'll see you next time. Bye.